What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete. If you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related that tickles your fancy. Just hit the little subscribe button and you sit back and enjoy the film video. I just turned the lights back on, so the pond is warming up. Yeah, but today, you guys, is a massive birthday haul video. Like, I really outdid myself this year. I haven't had a massive haul like this in like maybe 2 years, 4 years. It's been over 5 years. See, I just called those numbers out. As I was calling them out, I was thinking and placing where was I. It's been over like 5 years since I've had a massive plant haul. And to be honest with you, that massive plant haul, all those except for maybe a couple are still here, you know. So grab your coffee, your beer, whatever time you're watching this, your snack, your child, share it with your auntie, cousin, Lucy, May. Alright, we have a massive haul. Now, some of these plants you have seen kind of sitting, and I haven't said anything about them. I may have posted them on my Instagram though, but I haven't mentioned them. I was waiting to after my birthday to do one massive haul, so I don't have to come back and do another haul video. I don't mind haul videos, you guys. I just like to make it a haul video, you know. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've been waiting for this girl to bounce back, but I just can't wait that long. We're gonna start with the spike moss. Yeah, spike moss. It is part of the fern family, you guys. What I do love about this here plant is that out of the leaves, it shoots out area roots, or just roots. I guess they're area roots, they're in the air, right? So this is like a basic, I wouldn't say basic, this is like a ground cover. I did learn that it is invasive, but like only in New Zealand, which I can understand. It's like a lot of water, moisture. So yeah, understandable. But here, if I let her loose, she'll die and probably come back next year. But we're not doing that. I got this plant. She was on sale, and like, guys, there was nothing literally wrong with her except for one of the plants in here were dying. I pulled her out. I mean, it's very simple. So uber cheap. Got her off the rack, brought her home. But the main reason why I did get this here plant, you guys, I think there is a variegated one and there is an Oreo one, which you do know I love me a good Oreo. Like this here is like Oreo this color. Alright, it's called Oreo, but it's that color, like the lime, the lemon lime color, like freaking awesome. And then they also have a frost one. Now, preferably the Oreo, but if I get my hands on the frost one, I get the frost one. And I'll probably quickly retire her, more than likely in the house. More than likely in the house. I don't feel comfortable putting her outside, even though there are places that I definitely can put her. But to my defense, you guys, she's only thirsty because the fan sits sometimes flat, blowing the air towards my leg if it's like a cool day or cool night. So it'll be cold like towards my face and blow diagonal how it is now. The fan was just blowing on this here thing and it dried it out. And this was the only part that I was seeing from where she's sitting. So I did not forget her. It's just that this is what I was seeing that was healthy, you know, and I'm like, well, the rest of it is fine. And I picked it up, guys. I've been trying to do this video for the longest. About an hour ago, I watered her, gave her like 17 odd minutes. She still wasn't ready, but she looks a lot ready. And then I started recording 4 minutes in, and I got insect banged by some wasps. They like came in here, and I had to shut it down. Shut it down, and I put my net back up. It's up, but I, you know, clamped it with the magnets. There we go. But yeah, this is a spike moss fern. I would love the Oreo one, or if not, I would prefer the frosted one. But I am just trying to see, can I actually grow one of these? I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole and then can't, you know, keep something simple as the basic one alive. But again, spike moss, wonderful plant. I know you guys may have seen these in like a big box store, which you see where I got them from, but lovely plant, you guys. Alright guys, second plant is another plant that we got from Lowe's, which is an asparagus fern. Got it off clearance. Now we're having some troubles here up in there. Don't know what that's about, but all in all, she's okay. This one here, when I got her, she did have some brown, are these ferns? Brown stalks, stems, what are these called? But since, you guys, she's definitely put out this. And then also we have, there we go, roots at the bottom. I mean, there's no water, but I do sometimes put enough water so she's not probably doing what she's doing now and crinkling, which I'm pretty sure is from the heat. But all in all, asparagus fern, I'm loving her. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, there's plenty of new growth down in here. We're gonna try this again. The last time I tried, I took out the soil and tried messing with the roots. Not gonna do that again, but now she's fine. Asparagus fern. She sits down here, actually in the corner, supposed to be, but she's down on the floor until we figure some things out. Once I got this one here, let's just stick her there. Once I got this one, you guys, I didn't give her a spot because I'm still literally moving things around, so it was already hectic, and it's starting to warm up. Let's go to the next plant. The next two that you're going to see, one of them you've already seen, you guys. This one here is my Monstera Siltepecana. Again, used it with my birthday gift card, and I just lost my mind when I seen it. It took about 18 years for it to get back into, well, I don't know. I say that because I haven't seen one here, but I haven't seen one in that many years. But yeah, it's been that long since I've seen one, so I decided to get one. The last time I got one, it wasn't for me, and again, that was about 20 years ago, so in hindsight, I may have should have grabbed one, but, you know, 35 years later, we found one, and I'm loving her. I do love the silver owner, you guys. This is a spectacular plant. As you can see, she's growing. There's like tons of new growth. All right, the next plant is the Scindapsus argyrius. Now, she is hanging up inside of my hanging contraption thingy up on my wall, which of course you guys know most of my plants now are vertical, growing up on the moss plank, but she is hanging. She's going to be a trailing plant, and she's definitely going to go back on the other side behind me. I'm doing like a trailing wall-ish of that nature. I haven't thought it all the way through, but it sounds good. But yeah, guys, Scindapsus argyrius, had it again for a little while now, and easy going plant. Boom. Next plant. All right, this one here you've definitely seen a trillion times by now. A lot of you guys have mentioned it, and I just you're about like me when you're watching people. I'm usually listening and just looking at their plants, but you guys did notice her. This is my Begonia maculata wadii. Now, you know we've been through the ringer with the first one and the second one. Did I have a third one? I don't know. Someone tell me, did I have a third one? I can't remember. I hope not. But this is her. This is she. She is growing like a beast. I've been feeding her, and she gets the same feed. My Miracle Grow. We're doing like maybe on like the second or third leaves now, and they're doing like freaking wonderful. She's turning, or she's just about turned. For those at the back side. When I did get her, of course, she was in one of those white coaches. This is one of my own. If you guys remember this one, it comes with a stand, but the stand can't fit up here without going between the rack or somewhere. But anyway, I got this one last year for Christmas, or was it my birthday? I think it was Christmas because it came from Home Goods. Yeah, came from Home Goods. So anyway, maculata wadii begonia, nice plant. If you don't have one, get one, you guys. I say this, and then sometimes, a lot of the times you've seen I've murdered mine, but I think we got it. I'm not going to touch it. She's still in the same substrate. There's tons of new growth popping and has been growing from the bottom shoots as well. Like I said, she's still in the same substrate. Not going to touch her simply because of the substrate that is growing in actually supports my environment, which is my grow space, which gets up to 1,000,000 degrees in here, which sucks up all the water out of everything. And yeah, I think it's peat moss. Pretty sure it's peat moss because most of that stuff is growing in like peat moss. I mean, yeah, but anyway, you guys, I mean, she is spectacular, and shout out to the ones who have noticed it and have definitely said something to me about it, which is like freaking awesome, man. I couldn't say much until we did this here video. All right, so let's move on to the next one. The next one used to be like one of my staples. I mean, she's growing now. Used to be, oh, she's like, I'm glad you guys can't see dust, because I mean you can sometimes depending on the lighting. I'm glad my lighting is not perfect so you can see all the dust. I'm in the grow space, so that doesn't count. Technically it. All right, next plant, you guys, we got, again, these plants here should be about a month old. I'm again not touching the substrate in this one as well. It definitely looks like peat moss and a little cocoa husk If you guys, you know, these things come in, of course, cost the farm, which is doing the big. Like, if they can just, like, really get it together, it's just going to be a wrap. Anyway, had about a month. She's definitely has been growing. Not really worried about much. Remember the last one I had was freaking massive, and the only thing that was wrong with her was she wasn't accustomed to, I call it the wet corner, which is like the wettest part of my grow space. But yeah, she kept getting mold and was it blight and all this other stuff, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So we got rid of her. You've been following me, you know. And she was a massive pine. I mean, just growing, and I was like so proud of myself I could grow one. So we're just doing it again, and we're going to start over. I'm not sure if I want to put her on a, oh, the wind is up. If I want to put her on a plank or not. I mean, it's really not that serious because she has, again, like the silvery blue tones. You know what one looks like. And if you place it in the right spot amongst all the green, it pops, even if it's trailing. But more pops. You know, I could put like more on the plank and make it popper. But anyway, you guys, wonderful plant. I know a lot of you guys have tried to grow this and just can't grow it for some odd reason. Shout out to the ones who can grow it for some odd reason, kind of like me. I mean, I am a Sedapsus lover, so I do pay attention to my plants. Not saying that the people who can't grow them don't, but it happens. There's a lot of plants people got that I just have the most luck with. And we can start off with, technically, it's not their fault because it's pest related, but still, there are some pretty varicosums out there, like just stupidly pretty. But moonlight, moonlight Sedapsus, you guys? I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but when this plant came out, I really wanted it, and I didn't pay the really good price for it, but I did find some, and I grew her out, but I definitely had to replace her, and I do love her. And she sits here, not in her forever home, but if you know, like I know, moving a plant 0.5 centimeters in any direction will just a good odd 87% just show her ass. Yellowing leaves, root rot. It is just, some plants don't, but some do, and that's why I have to watch where I move plants. Like she's now getting, some of this light and then some of my spider farmer light, so it's like a mixture, but I'm pretty sure spider farmer is attacking her, you know, and then what spider farmer is not attacking, this other light is kind of annoying her with it. But all in all, it is time for another watering. Yep, it's time for another watering. All in all, you guys, she's freaking wonderful. And again, I just have to make sure when I move her to give her a highlight situation, she don't have to be in like the brightest of lights, because my older lights were, if you remember, if you're OG, then you definitely remember that she was down in the purple cave. If you know comment down below if you remember the purple cave. It was a mess, but it was a mess full of freaking awesome Sedapsus. But again, moonlight Sedapsus, I don't know what number, y'all. I'm not counting, but look, she still has a tag on her. I left her alone. I brought her in. I said it and I forget it, you know. And she's like doing good. Well, I bring her in and then I bring her home, and then I leave her outside and then I spray her down, and then I bring her here and I set it and forget it. But again, you guys, like I do love this here plant. Like she's like freaking awesome. And of course there are the variegated ones. Now mind you, if I do ever, my goal, like my dream, like side note, you guys, is to have this here filled with nothing but variegated plants. I want a space with nothing but a variegated. I don't care what it is. I have to like it first. But anywho, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so we're not repotting her. She's gonna be just fine the way she is, at least until another, I don't know, because a lot of those, if you've been buying from Costas Farm, a lot of those, like their Sedapsuses, they're like fairly already rooted, somewhat root bound. So I mean, she's fine. She's in peat moss, whatever. All right, so let's move on to, I'm looking around. I'm trying to make sure, because there's plants out the door. I have to get up. There's plants on the floor. Plants here. Let's start here. I'm looking around to make sure I didn't forget anything, you guys, because I have things tucked. No. I think, well, no. You guys see my Maranta. She's doing like freaking awesome. I got that Maranta as well with the gift card, so that is technically my birthday gift as well. I guess I can show you and just give you an update. Now, mind you, I don't bother her, so we're not going to talk about the dead, older, super gross. They're not gross. Well, hey, one of them looks bad, leaves, but I don't want to bring her out because something might get attracted to whatever's on. There's nothing on her. She's perfectly fine, as you can see, growing, lush, and still down in her same pot. You know, I'm learning. Don't touch when you bring it home. See, and she has roots growing down at the bottom there, which I usually try to keep. Again, my cautious with water. I mean, hell, they're growing loads full of water. Why not? So, but anyway, she's doing fine, doing good. We're going to put her back. I don't want nothing to happen to her. That stuff that you're seeing, I'm definitely going to get maybe later. I mean, definitely going to get it because you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay, so next plant, you guys, we're going to go with the... Oh, that just fell clean up my ear, which is fine. Let's put it down. Let's roll with my... Okay, so I'm trying to... Okay, wait. Okay, let's do the plants that I don't have footage on. That works, right? Right. I don't want to pick her up. Oh, sheesh. Alright, guys, so next plant we're going to go with... This is like... I was going to make her a video on her own. Like, this here plant really just... This is the mother plant, you guys, of my Crinklate Hoya. I don't know if you guys remember, I told you about the story of the Crinklate. I'm pointing down because she's no longer on the table. Now, what we're going to do with this Crinklate, side note, if you want a Crinklate, you guys, we can do a giveaway, or I can put them on the shop. I'm thinking about cutting up the baby one. Let's go ahead and grab her since we're looking at it. And I don't know if you guys remember what she's looking like now. I thought about selling her as is, of course, without my Jofamy pot. You probably can keep the trellis, even though I like the little trellis thing. I don't want to take her apart, but I could sell her as is, or again, we can do giveaways, and or I can put them in a shop. It does not matter. Let me know in the comment section below. But we know we started this one here, started this girl here from a cutting. I got maybe 4 to 6 cuttings from... Oh, Mr. Johnson's. This is Johnson's Nursery here. I got a couple of cuttings from him. I split them, sold them, trade them. This is when the Crinklate was like way up there, way before we knew a Calemisorium or Matilda, all this other stuff. I mean, probably did. I mean, if you were like diving into it, you probably knew. But anyway, the mother is here. I went back to Johnson's like the beginning of May-ish area. This is like the only plant that I bought for my birthday for myself. I bought for myself a lot of other stuff, but a lot of this stuff was gifted technically. But anyway, yeah, I bought the mother plant. It was sitting down in the greenhouse. What was that? Something fell. Fish food. It was sitting down in the greenhouse on the floor. Gosh, oh my God, I'm so glad. Let me just tell you, sitting down in the greenhouse on the floor. See Miss Johnson, hey, how you doing? I said, what's up, guy? He's like, I haven't seen you in a while. I said, yeah, I know, life happens, yeah. And then I was like, oh, is she like, he was like, I was like, is she for sale? He was like, yeah. Now he's like, don't you still have the pieces? I was like, well, yeah, I still have one that's growing. I was like, this is the freaking mother. I want the mother. So I got the mother, you guys, paid $15 for it. Yeah. The $15, I'm just talking and you guys haven't seen it, and then about time we get through I have to put it up because you really haven't seen it, and now everything is like catching on it right now, and I'm just so over it. There we go. All right, this is her. Whoa. All right, let's do this. Crap, I did it to myself. Oh, okay, there we go. This is mother, you guys. This is mother. Now she does have some. This right here is from, that's light damage. All right, some of that is light damage. Some of that extra yellowing is from, I did a complete transfer. Guys, I was hearing noises. I did a complete transfer of her from soil, from the potting mix it was in to my mixture. And I'm glad I did, you guys. There was a frog in there. I was like, well, it was on the floor and I was thinking, snakes, lions, a bear's gonna pop out, millibugs. I did not even think about a frog, but Lord, I'm so glad I rinsed all the freaking soil off And I don't, if I still have a picture, I might insert it, you guys. I doubt that I do, but it was a little froggy in there, and cleaned out, put it back in. I did watch some of the leaves turn yellow. Some of the new growth did fall off, but she's perfectly fine now. Tons of area roots, as you can tell. I think I did told you guys I did crank up the humidity, but all this here is new since she's been here. What's standing up is new. There is new growth there. Now, what I do love, he showed me the pictures of them. There's tons of new growth spots, but there are peduncles, and you can tell how old the things are. He showed me the buds. I'm like, dude, are you freaking serious? He's like, well, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and retire. We got a lot of cuttings off. I was like, yeah, I can tell. There's like, guys, I have the peduncles. They sit kind of sort of together. So if I showed you that one, the other one should be somewhere near. But anywho, this is her. This you see, there are peduncles on here. I doubt that she's gonna pedunk anytime this year, or just any time period, since I did disturb the root system. Now the goal was to put her back in soil, but I also thought about putting it in dirty spag, just because I feel more comfortable with the dirty sphagnum situation. But we put her back in soil, but I also can switch out anytime. But guys, I cannot believe after so many years, literally after so many years, I got those cuttings again when they were at the height, and that was 5, 6, 8, 30 years ago. It was like freaking crazy. But since I've been hitting her with my fertilizer, she's been doing good. Of course, shooting out new growth points. She's spreading everywhere. This is like so freaking awesome. And again, I haven't touched her in so long. I'm seeing like all types of new growth spots, and this is like crazy. But guys, I really cannot believe that this here plant made it back. Not even made it back, but made it to me, period. Just freaking awesome. And I just had to do it. I had to do it. Now, mind you, I could have just left it, because I technically have, one of the daughters or granddaughters, however you want to call it, but I just couldn't do it yet, guys. As you can see, she's home with me, so of course I couldn't do it. But yeah, I guess I'll straighten it up once I get through. Something seems a little off. Alright guys, let's go with the next plant. Alright guys, now this plant I've had my eye on for, again, 50 years, seen it one time. Should I have gotten it? Yes, I should have gotten it, but it's been a while, and I didn't, a lot of these here plants you definitely can order online, but it's not that serious. It's definitely not that serious. So I knew I was going to find them, but it's just, you have to wait, or like me, you have to travel and get what you can get. But this is the next plant. It is a begonia. This is the begonia griffin. Alright, now this here begonia grows kind of like a tree, depending on, I would say, depending on how you're keeping the plant, because you still can have your older leaves still attached to this here plant. Now it seems like everything is, there we go. For this here plant, you guys, again, like I was saying, she grows kind of like a tree, at least for me. Now for the leaves towards the bottom, now I've seen some that are bare, but it doesn't mean, I don't think that the leaves will not grow at the bottom. Will continue to grow at the bottom, but all in all, she grows like on the trunk. I don't know if you guys can see that there, and she gets pretty big and beautiful, and I mean pretty big and beautiful. I do love the texture, and what I love most, you guys, is the leaf shape. You really cannot go wrong. The leaf shapes looks kind of like a I said leaf shapes. It looks kind of like a oak tree leaf. If you've seen an oak tree, then you definitely probably seen those leaves as such. But begonia griffin, you guys, I got her. I had to get her. I did repot her. I didn't do like a big repot. I just got a big enough pot to take her out of her pot, stuck her right down in, put some roots, put some soil around her, and then I found this here coach that, if you remember, my frosted heart syngonium came out of. So it panned out fairly well, and she's in here doing what she needs to do. But again, wonderful plant, you guys. All right, let's lock this in. Okay. All right, guys. Next plant. Let's check. We got that one. No, that one was, where did you come from? Where did we go? Savannah. That one's from Savannah. All right, you guys. So what I'm going to do is, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start with the next shop. Well, start with the first shop that I did stop at. Now, we did stop at some were closed, some were like closed. I think that was about it. They didn't have many nurseries, but when I saw I tore them up, I hit like all the good ones. But anyway, we're going to start with Hester and Zipper. Now, I did not. I wish I would have. Guys, when I see plants, my mind go blank, and I don't even remember to pick up the camera And then of course, if you're with me, then I'm pretty sure you're a planty person and you don't even be stunned to remind me to pick up the camera either until it's too late. But with Hester and Zipper, of course, this is down in Savannah, Georgia. I will link all the addresses to these nurseries down in the description box below. Definitely go and check them out. In this here shop, they had a lot of freaking plants. Of course, they have the outside stuff. They have the inside stuff too. Like, I got 1, 2, 3 plants from there. If I'm think correctly, 4 plants from there. 1, 2, 3, 4 plants from there. Yeah, I got 4 plants. Or where'd I get that from? I can get that 4 plants from there. Freaking spectacular. Now, one of them, we always have some issues. We're gonna get to that. Let me go out here and get it. I kind of left it out. All right, guys. Side note: I left off one from my Lowe's haul. This one was $10. If you remember like the last video or one of the videos, you remember my cedar blue went to hell. I replaced her. Yeah, and she's been growing. I've had her again for some time now. And as you can see now, she has been growing and actually trailing. You know, I usually have them climbing. Leaves will definitely make these leaves look pathetic. My leaves are like freakishly long, but never forget them to finish straight up. But cedar blue epiprimnum, if you don't know what she is, I got her again with the Lowe's gift card, so she is part of the haul. Now, I can't believe I forgot her because she was actually hanging on the door, which is, I don't know how that managed to happen, but she sits here. I guess since it's kind of green, no one really noticed it. And I also had the camera turned, maybe, I don't know, but she sits there. Yeah, she sits there facing the other way. Sometime I literally just dropped her from there, and she bounced luckily on the bottom and stayed inside the pot. But that's why everything is so tangled up right now. But guys, this is the epiprimnum cedar blue. Of course, I had to reintroduce myself to her. The other one is doing other one things. All right, but again, another plant. Next plant. Now back on Hester and Zipper. This plant here, you guys seen a million times. I always tend to do something to it and then it's gone dead. But I had to do it. I had to freaking do it. I mean, you can't deny it. You cannot deny that freaking color on that begonia. The one thing I don't like, I hate. I don't say don't. Hate is a strong word. I very dislike it. Is they put them in these huge pots. Mind you, of course, it's not the person it's not the nursery, it's the grower. It's just so aggravating. There hasn't been one that I've found that is in a normal size freaking pot, or at least a prettier hanging pot. Like, I don't have no green hanging pots in here. Now I got to find a big enough, you know, cover pot or something to put it in, because I don't want to touch the roots. But she's definitely been growing, you guys, shooting out new growth every freaking web. I've had to detangle and untangle her from using her tendril things to latch on. This is how they climb. Of course, if you give them something to climb, you get bigger foliage. But at this point, I want to focus more on the root system and focus more on making this, all that soil you see, not soilless, but I want it to be covered with these here vines and these leaves and this here plant. Now, allowing your plant to trail, you definitely can increase growth from the top, because of course it's trying to push out to find something to climb on. Now, once I get this thing in her forever home and or spot, however you want to call it, then I won't have to worry about, there we go, I won't have to worry about, you know, my hanging situation. Love it. Well, it only works with, well, this part only works. That is, I'm using my chain to hang my hangers on, so I don't have to hold them. But anyway, she's doing like freaking wonderful. Again, she's latching on everything, sending out new growth. I'm loving her. I didn't know these things flowered, you guys. I was so shocked. I mean, I know it's not a begonia. This is this. I always forget name the names. This is the cissus, this color, not Rex begonia vine. It's not a begonia, you guys, but it has begonia-like hair. Rex begonia-like hair, which is why I probably murdered. This is maybe like the only plant in my collection that I bought a zillion freaking times. It's not a zillion, but I know it's more than 5. It's not back to back though. If you notice, I'm trying my hardest. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get it. But this is this color, you guys. A nice plant to have. This plant is definitely going to go ham in here once I let her go. Once I let her go, she's gonna do her thing. I thought about letting her climb. I did see some that they were climbing on little trailers. That's what I was saying about getting her the bigger coach, like the ones with the plant stand. The ones I think I told you guys that I found some a little bit cheaper at Roses. Yeah. Maybe cheaper. I don't know. It could be the same price. I don't know. But they look freaking awesome, man. They're black. Oh, awesome. They have some white ones too. Love it. But since it's this color, you guys, again, wonderful plant. I will not tell you that they're easy. I will definitely not tell you that they're easy just because you hear Rex begonia, not too much easy unless you have the humidity and the light for it. I think I do. We're gonna see. I'm gonna keep her. You try to hang yourself. I'm gonna see. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to let it go because it might fall. But there it is. Let it go. Not let it go. She hooked herself in the little hook that's open at the end. Anyway, we're not talking about that. But yeah, Rex begonia vine, begonia, Rex begonia. I'm gonna hang her. Oh, I don't want to put them too close to the. What is this light? My spider farmer light. But I don't need them like directly in my way. Okay, let's use my. Is that in the way, you guys? Is that distracting? Is that like distracting anyone? I'm like so lazy at this point. Okay, next plant we're going to work with. I was going to say same plant, but she's not same. Well, no, we're on Hector and Zipper. Hector and Zipper, you guys. Hector and Zipper. Ha! Another plant, you guys. Same plant, same video. Not same plant, same video. Same video, different plant. Long story short, I didn't touch her. She's still, I just couldn't do it. I was supposed to cut her up. If you've been following me, you know I was supposed to cut her up, but that didn't happen. But anyway, at Hector and Zipper, I found this prettiful pot of freaking Mikings. Philodendron Mikings. Like this pot, she's wrapped around and inside. I'm sweating. She's wrapped around and inside like 1,000,001 times. If you're seeing PSA, guys, if you're seeing like dead foliage, she's, well, I don't know if she's still acclimating, but she's definitely acclimating to what's going on in here. A lot of these plants are, especially the Syntherium, which I don't like that part. I don't like that part. We're gonna get down to the Syntherium once we get to the village. Once we get to the shop. Like, look at these are like some freaking prettiful leaves. But anyway, yeah, I seen her and I had to get her. I freaking had to get her. I haven't bought a Mikings in so long. Now, mind you, I could have just cut up mine, propagate it, watch it grow. I couldn't do it. I seen it. It's my birthday. You're not gonna tell me no. I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and I'm loving her. She's in this hanging basket situation. I'm not sure about the situation. It's in a red pot. I mean, I have a red pot, but yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do. Again, this is supposed to be my hanging wall situation over here. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm not sure, but as of now, she sits directly above us, right above the cis this color. All these have been hanging, who can hang, has been hanging up there, especially if they can use the light. Next plant, whatever, guys, what number it on? Y'all know. Next plant, Hector and Zipper. Did I get you from Hector and Zipper? No. What did I get from Hector and Zipper? What did I get? Oh, let's go here. This next plant I haven't had in a good 45 years at this here point. I've seen her. I don't know if this was a mistake. I say that because I haven't had one of these, like I said, in about 60 years. Notice the number has changed. So I don't know what I know, but I know what I didn't know then, if you get what I'm saying. So I just threw off a dead leaf. Again, like I said, they're still acclimating. But anyway, this is the Fusion. She gorgeous. Go. Man, look at that. Come on now. Come on. Do I need to take off so you can see, put the focus on? Do I need to focus this? I'm scared to touch it. I just touched it. But there she is. She's like freaking gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Of course it came in the most hideous pots. It's not their fault. I just don't like green pots. Yeah, that part. Of course, I found this. The most that I will do to her, I'm not touching the root system, is switch out the pot. That is nothing but picking up the plant directly and just sticking it right back down in the black pot. But since how she is growing, you can't necessarily see the pot, you know, the greenage. Now, some of these other ones, it just makes my stomach crawl, but she's in the green pot, and I know she's in the green pot, so it's going to bother me as well. But what I do love about this plant, not only the variegation, but you definitely can see, like, of course, the purples on the back. She's going to get, and been getting plenty of light. I'm, like, loving it. Of course, I got her, sprayed her down, left her outside for a few hours, and then brought them in, cranked the humidity up, and we just went from there. Now, this here plant, I can tell you, did have some type of, you can see that here, some type of pest damage. I'm pretty sure either those stupid flat thrips, it's giving flat thrips because the skinnier thrips, those thrips make skinnier, I'm gonna call them racetrack lines, but anyway, she definitely got doused. I cranked up the dosage on my spray, so yeah. So there are some leaves like this one. It's going to go, not worried about it, but guys, come on now. Awesome, right? Yeah, I know. Let me lock this in so when I turn my head, it don't just go crazy. It might be a little dark, you guys. Still, I'm loving it. But yeah, it's my Fusion Calathea Go Persia. Yeah, come on, come on. You see her? I see her. Let's do that again. You see that? Come on. And she's sitting on top of a vessel. On top of one of my glass vessels. I think my smallest one. Yeah, my smallest glass vessel that the other two heathens are in. Alright, Hector and Zipper. Hector and Zipper. Alright, next plant, you guys. Another one I've been eyeing for a long time. Definitely was not going to buy. I know. Why am I off? I'm fixing to say, I know Paw Patrol is not Paw Patrol. Proven winners have this here plant. I did see some of those that I could have grabbed, but I already paid for this one. This one was a lot cheaper. Not a lot cheaper, but a few dollars cheaper. Again, Alocasia Dragon Scale. Again, like I said the first time. Alocasia Dragon Scale. I love this here plant, especially when the light acclimated leaf. It was green. Well, semi-green when I got it. This one is probably going to go as well. But anyway, yeah, we're going. Yeah, I do love this here plant, especially when they're grown right. The veination and it's more darker than what you're seeing now, kind of like this, and the inside is like more blushy of a green, like freaking wonderful plant, you guys. Of course, she got sprayed as well. Got this from Hector and Zipper. Love it, freaking love it. Now this one looks like it's just maybe one plant that decided to branch off to make two, but I definitely again been watching her. She's pushing out another leaf here. Now this plant here, this one and I think another one that you guys may see, there's no may. This one and another one that you will see probably on the next video that we're going to go ahead and pot up. I won't do again too much to the soil unless this soil here is not soiling. Alright, so what I'm going to do is of course treat it, break it up a little bit, and we'll talk more about it once it's time to actually plant her. But again, Alocasia Dragon Scale, I had to get her to keep her in the Alocasia collection. And I had my hands on that Jaculon. The Jaculon. I thought about getting the Jaculon, but I put it back. Yeah, I put it back. I don't want, if it gets huge, I don't need it. The Jacquelines, they get pretty huge. I mean, these get a nice size too, but those Jacquelines are just be Jacqueline, you know. But again, Alocasia Dragon Scale, I love the backs as well. If you haven't seen these, just nice. Of course, they're like cousins to, like, I don't know, maybe not the Cougar, but you can't see her. That there is my Alocasia Silver Dragon. Almost the same situation. Yeah, that part. Alright, we're still on Hector and Zipper, you guys. I'm actually looking around. That's not Hector and Zipper. No, that's not Hector. That's not Hector. No, that's not Hector and Zipper. Alright guys, so we are actually through. Alright guys, the next place we visited was the Herb Creek supply store. Now of course they have supply stuff, but you guys, there's like, there are plants. Now this time I did pull out the camera, but I was more focused on finding plants. Again, I keep saying again, I was in Savannah, so it's like we're not staying here, so I only have a certain amount of time to look and be able to search and pick out what I need, and also travel in between spots. And time just went by like that. You know, we didn't even get home until maybe about 11-ish. It was worth it. But anyway, I did get some footage. What I'm going to do is insert the footage and let you guys see what I do have. I might have to slow it down or adjust some things because again, I was searching myself.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Alright, so from the plants that you've seen, you guys, wonderful freaking shop. I got, you seem like that Coopery, I picked it up. I just wanted another one. I was like, no, I have one. She's doing perfectly fine. Let's not overdo it when I know she can make her own babies and fill herself out. So let's not just rush the process. But I did. I carried it around for a very, very long time. Where are we? Okay, I have to pause it again because I do have a plant out there that is entirely just, this is the one I said, this is a double. You seen the other double, you guys, the Cedar Blue, that was the double I was telling you about. And then this other double that you'll see that we got from Herb Creek Landscape Supplies. Alright, the first plant, the only thing I don't like about it, of course, is what I'm going to tell you guys with a lot of these here plants. The only thing that I can say negative about this here plant is that it's inside of a hideously green pot. This here plant is the Piper. Wonderful plant, you guys. Piper crocodum, like, come on. Definitely has been growing. I don't know if I want her to trail or I want her to climb. I mean, they're area roots, so I'm pretty sure she definitely could use a moss pole. But, you know, allowing her to do that, trail, of course she's pushing out. I don't know if you guys, maybe wrong side. Where the freak is it? Find it before you try to show it. There it is. She's pushing out new growth from a different point. So, yeah. And then also what I don't like about this thing, you guys, is that the stuff that it puts out, the salts, and this plant is going to wind up dying because I'm going to be spraying the crap out of it and not knowing what's on it, or not mistaking it, or mistaking it for the little salts, and it's just a whole lot of. But I do love these here plants. I love the pattern. I love the shape. I like the little teardrop shape, and of course the backs does it all for me. Wonderful. And of course, the more light you give it, the more pronounced these colors will come out. I'm just loving it. And she's sitting out, of course. But this here crocodum sits directly as of now. Oh, there's a lot of, I need to get this, there's a lot of water piled up at the bottom of this here crocodum already. She was extra thirsty, okay? And I just went ahead and kind of sort of put water in it. But luckily the pot is not going down inside of it, so I'm pretty sure she's fine. I just remember not to water it. Alright, next plant, what we got from Herb Creek. Let's go with, guys, let's go ahead and get the one outside. Alright guys, so the next plant I'm actually standing up that I got from the Herb Creek Landscape Supply Store is this here massive, try not to, like, she's massive. And what's crazy is that she is like, she's trailing and still connected. Like, guys, this is a lot of freaking plant. This is a lot of freaking plant. Okay, a lot. I can't even get it all in the frame, so I just have to, there we go. A lot of plants. I had to do it. If you've been following me, then you know for a fact, a factual fact, that mine, when I did chop her up, more than half of it did die, which I was upset with. Now the other one, I'll show you guys real quick. She's doing things. I mean, she's okay, but you know how I am about a synapsis, right? One of the plants that I will double down on, but I'm not having to double powder first, so you know what that means. She definitely needs some watering, as you can see here from the top. Gonna get out this soil. I'm thinking about doing a transfer from soil to sphagnum moss. Yeah, she's dry a couple of inches at the top. Gonna do a transfer of her, so hopefully everything goes good. But guys, like, I wish you can see her. I might do an insert, I might not, but like, freaking awesome. I might do an insert when we do get ready for a repot. But oh, is that, no, jeez, I need to tell you what it was. What is this? Synapsis Splash. Freaking wonderful. Awesome. I might correct myself if I'm wrong, but I know it's not the Silver Lady, so it got to be the Splash. Wonderful. I wish I did see a freaking Silver Lady. Sheesh. But anyway, you guys, wonderful plants. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", and if I hold it up to the top of my leg, she's at the tip, like down to my ankle. A very, very, very lovely, lovely, lovely plant, you guys. Wonderful. Alright guys, so there is one plant here that I actually forgot. Not forgot, but it's the only one that I got from Home Depot. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know what it is. I had to. There was no not me doing it, you know. First off, like, just come on. Like, you can't go wrong. I don't care how many of these you have, you can't go wrong. If you're wondering about mine is fine. I chopped it up, being that I just knew I wasn't gonna find another one. But anyway, they're propagating just fine in water inside the my grow tank. And once they develop legs, we're gonna stick them down inside of the pot. But yeah, we got that there lemon lime around, so if you don't know what it is, from Home Depot. What's next? Alright, I have two more shops, and then a couple more plants that I have mentioned. Right. Alright, so alright guys, let's move right back into Herb Creek Landscaping. Now I did get one. Did I get that one from? Where did I get this from? Guys, I have let's see, is it on the tag? I think all the if I can see the tag on this one, right? It don't tell me where it came from, but it came from the same place. I had to get that from Herb Creek. It had to have come from Herb Creek, because I didn't get it at Hester and Zipper. I didn't get it at Stump, and I didn't get it at Planted in Savannah. So it had to come from Herb Creek. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 more plants. Let's go ahead and cover them. Now this first one, would have preferred to have had the variegated one, but haven't had one of these in a very long time. Guys, well fed. Since, not Dracaena, I think they're Dracenas now. But anyway, I love this little plant. Again, one of those set it and forget it plants. I have the star, is it the Ninja Star Dracaena Sansevieria, that's been sitting in that pot, not supposed to be hanging, but in the pot up there for the longest. And she's just been growing. I've had her for a very long time too. She's an OG as well. I got this here at a good price, but I did have some bigger ones. I didn't too much care for the bigger ones, just because they were grown not like this. Basically not really being taken care of, just letting it grow. Prefer mine to be like this, so even when it does decide to spread, I'm going to separate it and make sure it grows this way and not just all over the place. Now, she doesn't have a cash pole or coach as of yet, which shall be... Do I want to touch this soil? I honestly don't even know I want to touch this soil, you guys. I don't know. I might take like the top layer off and go from there, but I really don't want to touch it. But yeah, nice plant. We'll prefer the variegated one. I wish they had like an all black one, kind of like the ZZ. How awesome would that be? Yeah. But the whale fin is a classic. I got one of these too when they were at the very height. Well, a little bit before they got to the height. This was way before COVID. Crazy, but yeah. I love this here plant. She's beautiful. Alright, next plant. We're going to go with, I don't know if you guys definitely should have seen my video by now. The one with the, well, I titled it WTF, but it wouldn't fly too well over with YouTube. So, but anyway, you would have seen my 2 crawlers. Now, mind you, I was so ecstatic when I seen this thing. But then I went to thinking like, Pete, what the hell did you just do? I'm upset because I dropped this thing and it just tore to shreds. Not like tore to shreds, but there's some damage. But anyway, sorry. This is my Philodendron McDowell. Let's not notice this mess up here. We're not the same day, the same night I got back. She did a complete nosedive. This last plant from her that you're going to see, and okay, that's from another store. I forgot that one. This one, and the Piper. They went. Piper's not from. By the way, they went to flying. They went flying fairly hard. Not flying, but I have little trays. I stuck this in a tray, but the hole was a lot bigger, and it said "Shoo." See. It did that. But anyway, Philodendron McDowell, new leaf is coming out. I'm so glad it decided to come out, you guys. When I did get her, the leaf was actually down in the inside, so she has been growing fairly well. I cannot believe I had my hands on a McDowell. I always wanted a McDowell, but to be honest with you, that was way before I knew crawlers were such a pest magnet. But, you know, we got a good start here. There's a good start. We're going to try to work with her. Do I want to stop? I'm not going to continue to pull it. She's healthy. Wishlist plant and a new leaf. Looks like a nice size. Maybe bigger than the last one because it's already bigger than the leaf, and this leaf is hardened off already. But again, Philodendron McDowell, you guys. Talking a little bit loud because somebody is, who knows, at this time of day. Anyway, nice. Aside from the damage, I'm thrilled. And she's adjusting. Now these here started to acclimate, which my terms mean die off. So I mean, well, she's fine though. She is freakishly fine. So let's get let me just get these back down into the spot that they were sitting. Not technically their forever home, but the spot so that when I go in and out of here and have to move, I'm not tearing up everything. You feel me? The last plant that I did get from there, this is the other one that took a nosedive. Not a nosedive, but yeah, she took a nosedive. She flipped over and then broke the tip right there. Oh, sorry. This is my Philodendron variegated Sotoror variegated Philodendron. Nice plant. I'm intrigued. I'm so like freaking intrigued. Now she is inside of this here. It came with this, and the thing is, bottom is down there as well. Of course, we're not even going to use this. I'm not even sure why this is in here. Well, I know why it's in here, but you know what I'm saying? It definitely doesn't match anything. Now, if I spray paint it, and put a ceiling on it, then I definitely can turn it into a Hoya pot or something else so it doesn't dry out. I'm sorry, but freaking wonderful plant. Do you guys see this? Are you seeing this? I'm pretty sure you can see like some of the damage. It is horrible. You see that? Where it just, and then this pot is so freaking heavy. heavy, that type of heavy. But yeah, the variegation is freaking wonderful. We already know what we're going to do with this girl. We're definitely going to get her inside. You guys can see that. We're definitely going to get her down inside of my dirty sphagnum mix, and we're going to grow her out. Which I'm pretty sure you're going to see her also in a potting video, which I'm probably going to do my, what is that thing called? My Q&A, my repot switchery. And this is stunning. This is freaking stunning, you guys. But you can see the variegation through the back as well. But yeah, variegated Sotoror. Haven't had a Soderoy, but I've had a philodendron. I have climbing philodendrons, so not much of a problem. But again, new leaf coming in, kind of sort of bent tip. I don't know if you'll be able to see that right there when she took that dive on us. But all in all, you guys, oh, let's get this sheath off. There we go. But yeah, she's okay. We're doing good, at least for now. Waiting for the new growth to push through. But even before then, you guys, we're definitely going to get her down into some dirty spag on one of my planks, which I'm definitely thinking about it. I do need to make some more moss planks. Yeah, that needs to happen. All right, now that's everything that we got from Herb Creek. Right. All right, guys, let's go on to our next shop. Now this one here is planted in Savannah. Now I got, how many did I get? I got 1, 2. I got 2 plants and a freebie. Let me just think and make sure. 2 plants and a freebie. Now that freebie was, oh hey guys, real quick. I mean, I know you guys know what a rehydrated plant looks like, but just let you guys know that there's no death or nothing. She was just uber thirsty, all right? I just couldn't wait 12 hours to start the video for her to suck it up. All right, but yes, I got 2 plants from them, well, from her. Oh crap, every time I do this, I tear this leaf up. That's not gonna be good. That is not gonna be no good. That is not gonna be no good, you guys. Talk about my theorem. I beat it up every time I move something. I move that plant. But anyway, I got 2 plants from Planted in Savannah. I do have footage from Planted in Savannah. Yeah, you seen herbs. Yeah, I do have some footage from Planted in Savannah, you guys. I will insert it here. Now again, I didn't do much angle focusing like camera situations. I was just holding the camera, walking and scanning with my eyes, trying to see what I really wanted, you guys. I'm also upset that I probably should have got that Radicans Luxurians hybrid. I probably should have got it. They were pretty. And then she also had some huge Bessier maybe AF, double F MOPs. Freaking wonderful. Now, when I went into that shop, let me make sure. Okay, that's not hers. When I went into that shop, one thing I can say about people in Savannah, at least the shop, at least us planty people, I went in there kindly and asked, you know, after I looked around and bought something, literally almost every place I went that I bought, every place I went except for like the Lowe's and Home Depots. Some of those were just iffy. Even though they had some massive selection of plants, huge selection of plants. Compared to ours, it's just, I asked the owners, were there any more, you know, rare plant shops, and they sent me to these shops, and they all know each other, they all shop from each other. It is crazy. But anyway, what I got from Planted in Savannah, first off, she gave you a free plant. Unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunate because there's nothing really wrong with the plant that I got, but if there's a cart, that means usually the cart is full of something else, and I got a peace lily. Nothing wrong with the peace lily. She's perfectly fine. I'm gonna have to do an insert because she's part of the birthday haul insert of the peace lily. She's gonna be an inside staple in my collection. I'm thinking about actually retiring some of my plants since I brought in 50, as you can see, maybe not that much, but close. 50 plants, and I have to figure out where the hell I'm gonna put them all and make it be cohesive and flow. Now I can do a full jungle, and I'm telling you, I'm maxing these walls out. All this clear white crap that you're seeing, we're cleaning that out, meaning we're filling it up with plants, you guys. We're making this an actual jungle freaking haven. Back to what I was talking about. They all know each other, sent me to each other's spots and stuff. I can say that within that area, though, there's not many plant shops. There's not many plant shops, but I did enjoy the freaking trip and the food. I mean, southern food is usually good anyway, but depending on how far south you go, it gets a little iffy. But anywho, what I did get from Planted in Savannah was, guys, what did I get? All right, so I do know I got this one here. Haven't seen you in 50 million years, but I just knew I was gonna bring it home, and I had to get it. It is now she did have some regular Hindu rope. Sorry, you guys, variegated Hindu rope. She did have some regular, again, Hindu ropes that were for sale, but you know, if there's the variegata, I'm gonna go for the variegata, especially if it's ready available. Now she has been growing. I've been keeping eyes on these here growth points. I'm hoping and praying. Well, she got sprayed, and then her shop, spectacular. I mean, you can tell that she takes care of her plants. Freaking spectacular. Did I just get 2? I feel like I got more than 2. Maybe that 3 is what stormed me off. That Hoya, not that peace lily is throwing me off for 3, but I got her a fairly nice price. And you guys, I just know for a fact that it's going to be like I hate to say it like this, a cold air in hell before I find a fully roped Hoya variegata in the Lowe's again. I think I may have found it once or never, to be honest with you. Maybe I've seen it and was not into Hoyas, which I'm thinking that's what happened, and it just flew on by. Never seen it again, and it's been about 40 years. So Hoya compacta Hindu rope variegata. I'm loving it. I'm freaking loving it. Of course, she's gonna go more than likely in one of these hanging pot situations, or there's no or. I mean, she's gonna be in the Hoya section somewhere, you guys. There's really no or on that, you know. But here she is her. Okay, yeah. Now let's get her back, and let me lock this in so it doesn't go bonkers while we are moving plants. Yeah, put you back. She's gorgeous. Let's get you back over here. That's her semi-permanent spot. 3 plants. Yes, now this here plant is the one you see on the thumbnail. I walked, let me tell you, I walked by it, completely by it. Like, she had something, no, I feel so freaking upset. I should have grabbed it. I think it was the Alocasia Dragon's Tooth? Breath? I don't know, but I'm thinking if I'm thinking, they have one that's like Alocasia cost, I don't know, it's silver. It could have been silver, maybe it was blue, or it could have had that, what is that? That Cebu blue type of look, that bluish tint to it. That could have happened. I don't know, but I should have grabbed it, but I didn't, and now I feel bad because I think I should have grabbed it because I just like the color. I should have grabbed it. But anyway, this plant here you seen on the thumbnail, I walked past her, we was talking about the plants, and she was like, oh, you know your plants? I was like, yeah, and then that's when I asked her, well, do you know any other rare house plant shops, you know, we can go to around the area I'm from, you know, Macon, Middle Georgia area. I'm out and about, let's spend some money. Well, she did, and she kind of suggested the ones that already suggested me to her, and she was like, oh, okay, well, you know, there are some few, but they have been closed and this other stuff. So yeah, but anyway, this one here, I walked clean past, and this one I asked her all those shops and stuff. She was like, well, you know, I do have she was telling me the ones that she get when she get her shipments in, new plants, new rare stuff. Well, I do have an Ethereum Pallidiflorum. I don't know why I want to say Pallidiflorum. Maybe I'm thinking about Calistophyllum. Pallidiflorum. I was like, huh? Where? She's like, right there. I walked right past it. Like if it was a giant tarantula turtle snake dog, it would have ate my ass, okay? But here she is. This is the one I was telling you guys that is acclimating, that I don't like. Because I can tell you this, I looked at it carefully before I took it. And I've been keeping my eye on it. And you probably can see, let's see, can we do this? There we go. Damage there. There aren't any pests. Trust me, there aren't any pests. There's one. And then this one here definitely lets me know that something is going wrong, because that was not there. It was a little small tip, but I always take my tips off to make sure and to check and see if she's still tipping. If she's tipping, then we got to go and see what's going on. But a little tip don't bother me. But if it keep tipping, we got a problem. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that there leaf. And she just has been turning. I don't know what the issue is, but let's see, can we get her into frame? Oh, there we go. Let's lock this back in. Okay, but here she is. They go. As you can see, she does have like 3 flower blooms on her. I'm not allowing any more. I have been sitting here watching this leaf come out. I hope it comes out with the come out, meaning okay. I'll show you guys here. And then also, I'm not sure what the HE double hockey potato stick to do with this, but what I'm going to do once I finish this is open it up, look for the berry, and see, there's the berry, you guys. She has hatched and pushed out some babies. I'm pretty sure self-pollinated, or maybe she pollinated it. I'm not sure if these are going to hatch. I know anything about, where's the other one? Here it is, about hybridizing anthuriums. Now maybe this one can be hybridized with like a queen or something, but I know that you can't hybridize it with like a clarinervium, which is stupid, because who wouldn't mind having a long leaf extra veiny Pallidiflorum, you know? Let's get it together, guys. But yeah, little berry came out, as you can see. Let's get it down. I actually found it down in the pot, so I don't know if she took babies off of it. You know, some shoppers would do weird stuff and take berries off of it. Who knows? But I found it down in here just chilling. Just literally chilling. Like, is this the seed? Could this be the seed? Maybe the berries are still burying, you guys. Don't get me to lying. I'll know once I open this one up what it's supposed to look like, and if it matches any of these here, I don't know, this could just be, what are those things called? The balls or the fertilizer, you know? Because there's a lot of balls, but not a lot of holes to match the balls. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave her alone. I thought about cutting it, but again, I don't know if they're pollinated or not. Someone knows. Does that look pollinated to anyone? Can someone tell me, does that look pollinated? Wait a second. Does that look pollinated to you? I have the slightest of clues. Where's the other one? Does that look like a pollination? Who knows? Pallidiflorum Ethereum. Definitely going to get out this here mix. This is not going to work. This is not. We already know. We've already tried. I'm sweating. We already know. We've already tried. This is one of the older leaves. There. But, yeah, we've already tried the soil stuff. It's not going to go down. So we're going to get her out of this. You're going to see her as well. I thought about getting her with a glass vessel, but I'm not sure. I want her to hang, so I might just do something. I don't know. There are some hanging pots. I thought about doing pone or starting some leca, but this is not the plant to try experiments with. But Ethereum Pallidiflorum, you guys, freaking wonderful. Yeah, I was gonna order one of these two from, yeah, across the water, Ecogenera. There we go. Yeah, you definitely can tell that it was an import, just by how it's bent like that. Those usually import leaves, and some of them usually bounce back. Some of them usually just keep their shape as well. But yeah, one more for the third time. Anthurium pallidiflorum, you guys. I'm so freaking glad I got her. There we go. So I don't know where she's gonna go. I might just stick her down. It'll be pointless to just stick her down inside of the, what is that cave called? My Anthurium cave, because you really can't see her. Maybe I want her to pallidiflorum everywhere, you know, strap it down. I thought about, I mean, she's technically a trailing. I mean, not really. Y'all go lying. But anywho, she's pretty, she's wonderful, and she sits like on my table here, facing the spider light. Not really getting hit with a lot of spider light, but there's enough light to go around, I can tell you that down. Yeah, was that it? Planted in Savannah. Let's check, guys. Let's do a check, because I've had so many plants. Oh, planted. Nope. I got bit by a mosquito. I do know that. No, that is it from Planted. Yeah, I only got 3 plants from Planted. That is the one. I knew I should have got that. That Radicans. That Radicans luxurians. I love the texture on the leaves. I do. Especially when you see it up close. I just don't like the growth. It's hard to explain, you guys, but there we go, because Keisha is so bright right now. Okay, so I think I went over every almost last plant that we got. Now I did save this last one for last. I guess that's how it goes. Now I got this one way before April. I got this one maybe March, beginning of April. I mean, I could check, but guys, I'm not gonna check. This video is uber long. I took a break and tried to edit the first 40 minutes. This one is already going on 30 minutes. It's gonna be a lot. It's okay. All right, guys, for the last shop that I did attend was a very quaint shop. I could have just, I'm so glad I did not stop by there first. Not a bad thing, but they had not tons, but enough of my lemon lime marantas that would have just ended the trip kind of quick. They were nice. They had them in different sizes as well, but this shop is called Stump. Now, again, I have some footage for Stump. What I would do is insert it here. Now, as you've seen, I should have been a singer. See, I heard that. Y'all see it? I got it. You feel it? Okay, anyway, I'm in a good mood, guys. Whatever. I'm no singer, but I can hold a note, but I'm no singer. All right, so what I do love about Stump is a little fancy little Stump, you know. Nice building, as you can see, nice plants. I should have got it, but I didn't want it. They had a Hoya Prairie, yeah, the green form. I didn't want it because it's not the variegated kind. I could have got it, but I didn't want it, you guys. But anyway, nice plants. They had nice little fairy, you know, miniature garden plants. They had things hanging, just wonderful, pretty, not Hoya, Ficus Altissima. I always wanted one of those. I could have been got one, but I don't know. If I'm going to get a Ficus, it's going to be one that I really wanted. I used to want that Triangulus until it just not anymore. Nope. But if I do get a Ficus, I've seen all the Ficuses now, even the new one everybody is after. Planted in Savannah had a lot of those, and I just looked at them. I don't too much care for them. I don't know, guys, but they had a lot of nice stuff in there. But the first thing I seen, can you see her? She's been here the whole time. I haven't said anything. Maybe one of you guys noticed it and gonna say something about it, but she's been sitting here since we turned the camera on, so that should let you know that I took a break. Yeah, but this is the Hoya Kentiana Variegata, you guys. Basically, it's the Yetii Variegata. The Yetii Hoya, the variegated one. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've been looking and searching, and I've been telling you guys I'm not paying $10 for something like that. It's not happening. $20 for something like that. Anything bigger, you're paying like $80, $70 for something like this. This is like guys. Oh, I can take it down. Like, show you guys. Here we go. Again, hopefully, I always complain about the light, but when I go to edit it looks so good. Maybe not like so good, but it looks way better. But anyway, this is she, this is her, this is her, this is she. I lost it. I lost it. It's time for a watering. One of the ones that I wish I could have got to before it got so rooted. There's no telling how long this plant been in this here pot, so I'm not gonna uptake it just to put it in sphagnum moss. There's no point. I'm not sure what I'm going to do pot wise. I want a hanger, or what I do have some pots. Oh crap! That did go. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That I did go get as well. The same ones like we planted the what is that? That Monstera in. I have another Monstera in. I have a lot of Monsteras in this here pot. But yeah, she's probably gonna go down on one of these or one of those. I'm thinking about getting a black pot just to offset it a little bit, but white always works. You know, you can't go wrong with it. But Kentiana, you guys, very freaking awesome plant. And then also it came with, oh, let me tell you guys, this was the only plant that I bought from there. Again, I could have got more, but before I didn't want to spend any extra. Let's lock this in because I'm turning again. I didn't want to spend any extra money outside of there because I wanted to go back and get that variegated Soror that you guys just seen. Even though I still had plenty of coin left, I could have, whatever. But the key was to get plants, but not to go like uber broke. But yeah, I got her. I snatched her, and I was like, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am, lady, excuse me." It was wrapped in a macrame hanger. Macrame hanger. Thought it came with the pot. She said, no, it's just there for deco. I said, okay, well, I don't need it. Just give it a plant then. You know, I snatched it clean on up. It wasn't like it was just crowded or packed. I just snatched it. Not snatched it, but you get what I'm saying. I looked around, hesitated on that lemon lime, which I'm glad I hesitated on because we got this here lemon lime on the way home. You know, stopping at Lowe's and Home Depots and that such is where I found her. Found that one, but I could have just got those and still would have been happy. You guys, I still have that one lemon lime hanging on the door. It's a lot. I'm trying to maybe do like understory up under my pole and my Synapsis table, seeking out do the understory thing to get them to grow and like that right there. But I think that is it. We covered every single plant, including that peace litter. I could not get that for nothing, including that peace litter, you guys. So I'm looking, and we're gonna double triple check real quick to make sure we talked about everything new, like new. Okay, so let me know. Yeah, we're through. So out of all the plants you guys seen, especially the ones that are double, again, we can do giveaways. Giveaways do take way longer to give away compared to, you know, putting them on the shop. Let me know about the Silver Splash. Also, let me know about the Crinkle-Lated. If you're the ones looking for Crinkle-Lated, or maybe Crinkle-Lated is like your favorite Hoya, which you'll be surprised. It's like, I know someone who loves Pubic Calyx. the regular kind, the splashy kind, the orange kind, the yellow kind, the green kind, the pink kind. There's not that many kinds, but guys, she loves her some freaking pubicalyx. Awesome, but you know, but anyway, let me know in the comment section below. I think that's it. I think, did I get this? Did I get this? I may have mentioned it already. I'm not sure if I got my Chameleon ZZ with that card or not. Now that one's been a lot longer as well. And there's one more that I'm glad I said I need to mention. But in case, if not, well, she is new, and I guess this is the new. I'm pretty sure I did, but we got her. This is how I know I did get her, because all the ones that still have the tags on, all the not recent, but recent purchases, because I purchased them and I just threw them. You know what I mean? Placed them in their corner. And she's actually in her forever home at this here point. But yeah, Chameleon, if you don't have one, you guys, try to find your best. Look at me, like I'm just promoting. You can go outside or go to your local, well, please don't fall. Go to your local Home Depot or Lowe's and just pick one up just freely. Yeah, that wasn't me. I had to search and find for that one. Now, this is her last plant. Did I bring two out here? I did. This is her last plant I've had for a long time. Long time, meaning a month or so, maybe so, a little bit more. I got it from family. It was on sale in one of the shops on Etsy. But anyway, one of the ones I've been hawing and crying over. If you guys are plant watchers like me, that like, I mean, I listen, like I said, to what's going on, but I also pay attention to the plants, what's new, what I like, what's standing out, what has changed in the background. But I have any other time. Comes to freaking nation. I'm loud, I know. I just can't help myself. I cannot help myself. I love you and nobody else. Y'all know how I feel about me a good old tie. I got me a good old tie. Look at that. Newest leaf came in. Just spectacular. You know, I got it when she had this leaf. As you can see, it's about gone. And then this one here. I asked for a tie. You know, I didn't want to be like, I don't want no small, you know, anything huge is fine. Anything above medium, big is fine with me. Don't get me no small-ish, you know. So I got her with these, and you guys have been watching. She pushed out this one weirdly. That was way before I decided to move her, out of her potting situation, and then right up under the spider farmer light, which shocked the heck out of me, because as soon as I put up under the spider farmer light, you guys, this leaf here popped out on us. I mean, come on, I'm loving it. So there's no telling what the next leaf look like, and I'm already expecting the next leaf to come on out, because this is, I don't know, they're fast growers when you don't pay them any attention. Now, trust me, it's not like Hakuna Matata's massive Beautiful tie constellation, or even David's Beautiful Miss tie constellation. It's like, guys, come the freak, let me get something like that. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of everything. This is a tie constellation house, but I'm loving her. She can be chopped, but who's gonna do it? Not I, you know. Let's see, can we get in real quick, and then we'll lock it back in. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I got a tie constellation. Now she did, you know, kind of revert back, but not too much worried about it. The leaf sides are completely different, so the feedings is working. I don't know if you remember me mentioning a plant about the roots, about that begonia there, Immaculata. She covered the roots. So I can't see any of this. And this is, of course, facing that way. You can definitely see what the spider farmer is doing. Way shorter petioles. Again, guys, give your plant light. I hate seeing plants with 12 feet long petioles. It makes no sense. Some people really can't help that because of their light situations, but there are ways and tricks around it, you guys. But anywho, I can't wait till she just triple the size. So imagine me still having her next year. It is gonna be awesome. I still have to, let's lock this in. I still have to find her a pot, because we already know this ain't gonna last long. This is not going to last long. My mixture is, I was going to say pumice. That would have been a whole lot, you guys. My mixture is leper, mulch, perlite, peat moss, potting soil. That's all I got right now. That's all I got right now, y'all. But yeah, everything is in here. But yeah, there's nothing special, you guys. Just a little bit more ingredients, a concoction rather, to keep her happy. So I don't have to water her often. And well, even though I water her every time, I'll be a lie if I say I did not water her every other day, every other day, every other day. Just as soon as I finish this here video, I'm having to water. And it's going to be fairly interesting. So, yeah, Thai Constellation. I had to end the video on her. Out of all these here plants, she is like my baby. And I love her so much that I don't have to do anything to her. She sits here. And shout out to the ones who've seen it. But you probably won't be able to see it now because everything is in the way. But once I figure out where things are going to go, you definitely will see her blending in with my albos, monsteras, which are actually doing good now, you guys. I was thinking about switching out her substrate to my aeroid substrate, but I'm just gonna leave it. I keep an eye on it to make sure. I should have did it the same way with this one, put my white rocks at the bottom to keep up with the moisture. But like I said, I just water her whenever I water my plants in here. I don't soak her. I just kind of spray the top, you know, and just call it. But yeah, Thai Constellation. And that is it, guys, here. Alright, guys, that is it here for today's video. I'm sorry about the lighting situation, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I still have a whole lot of to do. I might do some of this off of camera. I mean, since these are new plants, I can bring you guys along with me. Of course, we're going to do our Q&A repot as well. But I do need to find out and figure out rather where a lot of these plants are going to go. Out of all the plants, you guys, you know I usually have my method: 1 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out, 2 out, 1 in, whatever the case may be. I don't know. There's nothing. That's what I was saying. I wanted to retire some of these here plants inside of my room, inside of the house rather, so that I could not add more, but free up some of this here space, and then also utilize all of my room space as well. But I wanted to keep everything out here, and it's looking like it's not going to be possible. It's possible, but with the right mindset to arrange and what is the game? Tetris. You have to play Tetris. It's like playing Tetris, and then you have to know your growth patterns. If you want to move it, you can't put it here because it's going to grow too big to cover. It is a lot going on, so I have to think about a lot of this here stuff, but I might do 1 or 2. I might do my, guys, I'm just talking at this point. I might do my alocasia, y'all. My alocasia dragon scale. I couldn't find it. My alocasia dragon scale. I like the green ones. Maybe it's just lighting. I think it's lighting. We'll figure it out. I might do my alocasia. Find a coach for my well fin. The things that really don't need much. I mean, yeah, I have to make a whole circuit for the alocasia because we're going to hang the alocasia. But yeah, we're going to do that off camera. Do you guys want to do my sorter worm with me? I mean, it's nothing but planking and putting it in the pot. I mean, do you want to see that? This is not real time, you know. I'll wait so you guys can do that, but I am going to do this here. I'm gonna water you. I know I see you, your tips are turning yellow. Water this here alocasia and get it into pot. But that is it here, guys, for today's video. Again, what I'm going to do is place all of those shops down in the description box below. Do me a favor, if you're ever in the area of Savannah, Georgia, go and check these shops out. Hands down, you're going to spend all your time at these here shops. Oh my god, did I even mention that Zipper and Hester's Day? I think I did. They had a Anthurium, King Anthurium, huge. I didn't get a picture. No, I was too busy picking out begonias and philodendrons and Gopergias, calatheas and things. And I mean, she already had a big ticket price on it anyway. Big ticket, you guys. Anything over big ticket is anything like over $100. So yeah, if I would have spent that, then some of the stuff I mean I could have got, but then it's like, do you want to go broke or do you want to have some kick along change in your pocket. So yeah, other than that, you guys, that is it here for today's video. Please do me a favor, let me know down in the comment section below, what are your 3 this minute what are your 3 favorite plants that you literally just seen me show? Whether you have them in your collection or not, whether you're looking for them and you don't have them, I guess it's the same thing as having them in your collection is not. Whether you like them and can't grow them. There's a lot of people, trust me, there's a lot of people I know that can grow a lot of stuff that my environment just will not allow me to grow. It's not me. It is not me. Maybe 1 or 2 of those plants a long time ago, it was me, but it's not me. When your environment is, when you're working against your environment, it is horrible. It is like freaking horrible. Nothing you do works. Nothing you do works. The only thing that works is if you don't buy it. That's about it. There's no fun in not buying something that you want, you know. And then it's like, let's come up with different ways to keep said plant alive, which I'm thinking, yeah. All right, so anyway, guys, let me know your 3 plants down in the comment section below that you like, that you just seen, or you like growing, again, don't have, that you're looking for. Also, let me know about the Silver Splash if you're looking for some of these. If you wouldn't mind a giveaway for some of these. I also have another giveaway, I think I mentioned on the giveaway video. I do have a Hoya as well, Hoya Meredith to be precise, for a giveaway. I was going to add it to the shop, but I might do it a giveaway. But if you don't see it on the giveaway, it'll be on the shop a lot quicker. And then I also have the Crinkle 8 as well, you guys. Mama's not getting touched, but if you guys don't want the Crinkle 8, meaning that if it doesn't get sold down to what's left, then I'm just going to transfer over to soil, unfortunately, and then we're gonna either propagate her out to fill in this pot a lot more and go from there. But I think that is it. I know for a fact if I cut this camera off, I might be missing something, but who knows. Definitely need to get the watering. There are plants that are just out of control. And yeah, let's make sure. Yep. That is it here, guys, for today's video. I might do one more video, give you guys an update of my pome. I don't know if I did a dedicated pome video or not, but there are some things that have been growing. Yes, growing in the pome. And I'm not just talking about the moss that we made. I'm intrigued. I was gonna wait till the light got way. I like that got to the got like way. I was gonna wait till the got like way bigger, you know, but it's moving. It's getting there. It's getting there because I'm not paying them any attention. And then I also moved some things around a few times, left it out, dried out. It's getting where it needs to get, and then it's giving what it's supposed to be given, got it. So yeah, that's it, guys, for today's video. Please do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on. That bell will keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here at Plantwitpete. It's like this here massive ass house plant haul that we just had. You guys, let me tell you, if I can go and get me I'm finna talk myself into it to get me a green apple Smirnoff and turn me on some Plantitude. I might just do a lot of this stuff without you guys. Sounds bad, I know, but I don't want to give you guys constant repots and stuff. I mean, I love me a good old repot, especially when it's plants that I don't have or plants that I have, and just watching other people grow, how they're growing their plants, things of that such. But I just want it to be just much you can throw it up, you know, not that much, but just enough. So if anything, I would say, how about this? If I do, I'm just talking. If I do any of this after I hit stop on the camera, when I do decide to repot some more, I'll give you guys an update on the plants that I've already potted and all this good stuff, and we'll go from there, and we'll do it vice versa. Do some, pot it, then come back, and you get what I'm saying? But again, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys. I have a lot. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.